Okay, so right after watching Obi-Wan Kenobi, I watched episode 2 of Miss Marvel, and I am pleasantly surprised of how fun and entertaining the first two episodes of Miss Marvel have been. I was honestly fully expecting to not really enjoy the show because I haven't really been interested in Miss Marvel in the comics or anything, but I think Marvel's been doing a good. They've done a good job so far with the first two episodes in terms of making not only the show fun, but Miss Marvel as a character entertaining. Um, I really do believe that this could be an underrated Disney Plus Marvel show. So the first episodes are out. Episode 1 came out last week. Episode 2 came out today. And I'm liking it so far. I think her name is Aman Vellani. I think that's her name is. She's done a really good job so far as Kamala Khan, and I've been watching a few interviews from her, and she's actually a really big Marvel Comics fan, which is very refreshing because there really isn't a whole lot of actual Marvel fans who are in the MCU, except for maybe Tom Holland as Peter Parker. Now, for the show itself, it's done a good job in showing us her life and as a high school kid. I think she is a junior in the show, and I'm liking how they are interpreting her life as a teenager. You know, she's going through all these changes. She's going through, like, she she has like a crush on this guy and everything, as most teenagers have a crush on someone in high school. She's going through all these changes, superhero wise, power wise, and she's really trying to find herself in terms of being her own character. I think they've done a good job with her powers. I know there's been some controversy amongst the fandom because they've changed her powers instead of growing and shrinking, or I think just growing. Instead, she has these cosmic powers, kind of like Captain Marvel. But they do kind of show like the beginning of her hand, like growing, but it's like cosmic. Because in the comics she's inhuman. Um, she gets caught up in the Terrigen Mist, and that's how she gains her powers. But in the TV show, she has this bracelet on her wrist, and it grants her the cosmic embiggening powers that lets her shoot cosmic stuff and lets her grow her hand, stretch out, kind of like Mr. Fantastic. Now there is an overreaching plot involving her great grandmother, which does have some connections to the bracelet. And at the end of episode 2, we actually meet the great grandmother, who is oddly enough the mother of the guy that Kamala has a crush on. So take that what you will with that. Or take what you will with that, yeah. Um, I don't know how to describe that. Odd. That's kind of odd. Now, I don't know if the great grandmother is any importance in the comics. Like I said, I don't really know much of Kamala outside of her being inhuman and her being able to stretch out her hands. But from what I'm seeing, from what I'm witnessing, I think it's pretty good. I'm liking it a lot more than the other Marvel Disney Plus shows. I'm liking it better than Falcon and Winter Soldier. I'm liking it more than What If, and I'm liking it more than Hawkeye. I like Moon Knight. I loved WandaVision. I loved Loki. So we'll see where Miss Marvel lands when the finale hits. Um, I don't know what I don't know who the actual villain is. I don't even know if they are going to do a villain. It would be pretty cool if they just gave us a show about Miss Marvel and her dealing with her powers and, fighting small tier of criminals. Because that's what episode 2 was really about. She was learning how to control her powers more, and she actually used her powers to save a kid who's about to fall off a building. And I like that. I like how they're showing us more of her becoming this new hero in New Jersey. Kind of similar how Marvel gave us the entire home trilogy of Spider-Man and how he grew to be your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man in New York. If you watch No Way Home, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But so far, overall, I'm liking it. I think I'd give both the first 2 episodes 4 out of 5. I'm liking it way more than I thought I would, and I'm happy that I am. Hopefully it continues to go at this pace, because with Ms. Marvel appearing in Captain Marvel 2 next year, they really need to make sure that we are interested in Ms. Marvel as a character and as a whole. So I'll be reviewing episode 3 next week. Hopefully you like my review on the first episodes. I will probably react to something soon, review something soon, I don't know. I do plan on doing a channel update, because I don't know if you've noticed, but I have rebranded in terms of my YouTube name and everything, so I'll probably explain why that is later tonight. But until then, keep a lookout for any more videos, any more reactions. I'll definitely be reviewing Obi-Wan Kenobi next week, the finale, and I'll be reviewing episode 3 of Miss Marvel next week. Very excited for it. Until then, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.